Hi, in this video we're going to look at using the Mergin Maps Input app on my mobile device. So I'm using an AirDroid cast of my phone onto the screen here. So I'm holding my Android phone here and I have the Input app open. This content on the left is part of the app I'm using for screencasting. All this content is the app as it looks on my phone. So in this we have a menu across the bottom and I'm on the My Projects tab now. And another thing I should mention while I'm here is that there's just been a rebranding by Lutra Consulting, which is the company that developed Mergin Maps. So they've rebranded the whole stack, Mergin Maps, and so you can now see this notice that Input is becoming part of Mergin Maps. So I will dismiss that. And on this project page, I can use the search box if I have many projects to search through, or I can just scan the list and find the one that I'm going to use for my data collection effort. And we have different icons here. So you can see this is the one that I just created 38 minutes ago, the field data collection course. And there's a little icon next to it that indicates that it needs to be downloaded. It's not currently on my mobile phone. So there's a couple of these like that. So I'm going to click that download button and download this project to my phone. And now I'm going to just press on the project and open it up. And so you can see that I have my map just as I left it in QGIS. So I can zoom out on the map. It will honor all the symbology that I have set up in QGIS. And you can see I'm indoors, so it's giving me this accuracy of 12 meters. So I'm not outside I wouldn't really collect data like this. I would actually walk outside and collect it for the purposes of this video. I'm sitting at my desk just inside my house. And but it does give you that accuracy estimation. So that's very nice. So down below, we could return to the projects menu. If I click GPS, it will hone in on my current location. Or if I want to collect data, I can click record. And then there's this more button. So if I click the more button, you can see that there's the option to zoom to project. So since we set that extent in project properties, it won't zoom to the whole world. It'll just zoom to the extent of my project. I can look at local changes, but I have no changes. This is a new project. I can browse features, but I don't have any features to browse yet either. But there's map themes, and I did set up a series of map themes. So I could switch to the Bing base map. And if I am working in an area where I don't have a lot of connectivity, I can change that map theme to an offline one, which is going to use the MB tiles layer. So you can switch between the map themes as you need to. If I want to record a tree, I can press the record button, and it gives me this warning, which I know that I have low GPS accuracy. I'm going to ignore that for the purposes of this video. But you'll see I have down at the bottom the one layer that is the one survey layer I can write to. If you have multiple survey layers, you can choose at this point which one you want to collect data into. So I'll go ahead and select trees and click the add point button just below that. So then it opens up my feature form. And you can see my two tabs here, other info and tree info, the way I set them up in the QGIS drag and drop designer. So I can enter the tree species. I can call this oak. Is it deciduous or evergreen? And it looks like I have a typo there actually. It's deciduous. It is not a fruit tree. And I can use this range widget to enter the circumference. And then I could take a photo. I'll just take a picture out my window. Click OK. And then on the other info tab, I've got the date and notes. And when I'm done collecting all my information, I can simply click the save button in the upper right, and I have one point recorded. So for the purposes of this video, I'm just going to pretend I've collected all my data at this point. So I'm going to click the projects menu, and you can see now I have a refresh icon to the right of my current project, indicating it's just been updated and it's out of sync with the Mergin cloud. So clicking this synchronization button will push my current changes, my edits, up to the Mergin cloud. So I'll go ahead and click that. And now I've pushed my edits up to the cloud, and I can be now, let's say, finished with my project. And so in the next video, I'm going to show you what it looks like to go into the Mergin cloud once you've collected this kind of data, and then open up QGIS and use the plugin to synchronize that data back to the desktop and start working with it.